Before we go into AI, which again is probably what I'm most excited about, do you want to talk about Solana versus ETH? That's gotten a lot of traction after Trump coins is launched. What's your stance on both chains? What's your stance on Solana, especially considering what happened to it when Melania Trump's coin launched?
I've been. It was my main bet from 2022 onwards.
I remember.
I'm immensely bullish on Solana. I think they have the right activity, the right pace of innovation. They're good, do good stuff. There is, so much activity on chain because of meme coins, but there's also stable coins and DeFi and all of the things that are required to build a great a blockchain ecosystem. So I think Solana outperforms Bitcoin. Outperforms
ETH,
Bitcoin and
Bitcoin and
outperforms
ETH.
ETH as well. ETH is struggling, and ETH is struggling not because ETH is bad. Yes, it's lost a bit of direction, but the reality is they overbuilt capacity by all of the layer twos. Right? Anybody can spin up a layer two, so you're building endless capacity, and it only uses a small amount on the actual Ethereum mainnet. So what they've built is this gigantic architecture that's suitable for the entire finance system at scale, but we don't have that use case. So what you're seeing is it's just not generating enough activity on the base chain, and that's why it's dragging. My guess is if you are Goldman Sachs or JP Morgan or whoever, and you want to tokenize assets, tokenize equity markets, tokenize all of the finance stuff, lending markets, you're going to do it on ETH. ETH is like the Microsoft of blockchains. It's the one you won't get fired for. It's the one that has the highest level of security, the deepest developer ecosystem, the largest amount of interoperability, the largest amount of applications. There's no reason the finance system will build at scale on any other chain yet.
And the last thing I want to ask you about is something you've been pretty vocal. I was talking to one of my team members yesterday. Actually, you might know him. He's been on our show, on our space, Lawyered. He's a regular on the space. He's been on stage with you
Right.
um, a few months ago. And we're talking about NFTs, whether the whole concept of PFPs is dead. He's a big supporter of NFT art. No one talks about it. It's no longer the sexy thing. Do you think liquidity could ever flow back into PFPs like it did before?
So this is exactly the trade, and I've been doing it, the Solana or the ETH trade, right? You wait for the washout, everything goes to zero, and you look what has value. What has value? CryptoPunks. They were a fucking gift at about 20 ETH. You've got probably Bored Apes, bit riskier, but probably going to survive and do well. You've got stuff like meme community PFPs like Crypto Dick Butts, Rec Guy. These things, Crypto Dick Butts. It makes you smile,
They're
right?
doing. Are they still there?
Yes. And they're going up in value. Why? Because all the OGs, people like myself, have been buying them because they're so OG, right? You kind of know somebody's into crypto if they own a Crypto Dick Butt. It's like a cheap version of a punk, and they're just amazing. And there's some group who's got the Crypto Dick Butt heist going on. It's a Twitter handle, and they seem to be kidnapping dick butts, which is genius.
Yeah, the price really picked up recently.
Yeah.
I've been paying attention. Um,
So PFPs aren't dead. We're going through the Lindy effect and seeing which ones are going to last. And the ones that last are going to become very valuable. So that's the same trade that we got before. It's the same with the art market. We're being given, because these lag in terms of time, the rest of the crypto market, but wealth gets recycled into art NFTs, let's say Xcopy, Beeple, stuff like that.
yeah.
And we're already seeing capital flowing as people are funneling profits into high status art.
So we're seeing art, NFT art really perform what it's meant to perform, and that's a store of value. And we're seeing that now is, especially once the market, once everyone cashes out from this cycle, a lot of the crypto natives will just cash out into these NFT
Well,
arts and these
think about it.
OG PFPs.
Yeah, I mean, think about it in terms of, let's say some young kid has made $100 million. That story is typical in crypto, bizarrely. What do? You buy yourself a house. Maybe you buy another house. Okay, what do you do with the rest of your money? You'll keep it in the casino. But in the end, all rich people end up buying art. All of them. Every billionaire in the world buys art because why? You can't have 50 properties. It's a pain in the arse. But you can have 50 Van Goghs. So it becomes a storage for vast amounts of wealth, and you get to flex it. Look at how rich I am. In my $50 million apartment, I've got $100 million of art. That's what happens. So it has always, for centuries, been a store of value for wealth.